Hi Stampers, I'm Meg from Loven Stamps, and sometimes during the Christmas holidays things get a little frantic. I know you probably don't believe me, you never have that problem at your house, but I'll just say at my house sometimes they do. So when that happens, one of my best friends is the Memories and More packages from this one happens to be Christmas, which is perfect, so Santa's Workshop. And I wanted to show you some ideas for using this to make some really speedy Christmas cards. And just the other day I had some stampers here crafting, and they saw this card sample sitting out and they all thought, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And I said, oh yeah, all it is it starts from a Memories and More card and I just layered, and they're like, no! And I said, yes! And so anyway, here's our card. So really a pretty simple card, but it's got some fun embellishments and some fun decorations. So I'm going to give you some tips on using the pieces from your Memories and More package, so lots of cool possibilities there, and the pre-scored envelopes and note cards from the holiday catalog, all part of the Santa's Workshop suite, to whip out some really fun and really quick greeting cards. So then you will not have to panic at your house like we might have to do here sometimes. So grab your pieces and let's get stamping. All right, I'm particularly excited about these kits because they are based on the Memories and More package, the Santa's Workshop. You can get Memories and More in a whole bunch of different themes from Stampin Up, from my online store, but this one happens to be the Christmas version. And this is the sample card that I showed you. Here's the one that is in this Stamps and Mail Club kit. So usually Stamps and Mail Club, everything looks kind of exactly like the sample. This one's a little different because there's a variety of cards and a limited number of each in there in the package. So I'll give you some different ideas for the cards. But everybody for Stamps and Mail is going to get one of these note cards and envelopes, and they're come pre-scored and ready to use. They're available in the holiday catalog here on page 21, and it's $8.50 for a set of 20. So that's a pretty nice price point. And then the Memories and More cards are right next to them, and they're here, and you get a whole set of sticky embellishments and glittery pieces and pages. There's 50 cards for $10, and the embellishments kind of are in there too. So for example, what I would do with this one, Official Seal of the North Pole, is go ahead and just put some snail on the back and pop this here on our card front. And then, I mean, you could call that your Christmas card, but we want a little more embellishment. So in the package is a whole sheet of the 4x6 sheet of this glitter paper. So I'm going to go ahead and pop some adhesive on the back there and add this stripe. Let's see, we'll put it here since we're going to show off those stripes that are already on our paper. Okay. And so already we're kind of getting dressed up with some things. And then this one, for this Stamps and Mail, I've included a little holly branch. So I'll pop that on there at the bottom, and another little piece of the candy cane. So let's see. We don't want to overlap our greeting stuff too much. I can put it up here. I can put it over here. I think I'm going to focus our embellishment here on the corner. No, it's hard to see. We'll scoot it down just a little. Okay, so there. So there is our finished card, and then you could take your stamps up if you want to and stamp something on the envelope. A little seal of the North Pole would be perfect, right? Because it matches our card. But let me show you a couple of the other cards here so that you kind of have some idea of what might be in your kit. Or if you are doing this at home, some ideas. So each one of these, of course, is going to be based on a red card with an envelope. And then each one of them will have one of these strips of the paper. So there's the official North Pole one. Here's a Santa that has a little Merry Christmas. So I would probably put like the little Merry Christmas here and add a couple snowflakes. There is this glittery card here which has a sign, so you could choose to stamp on the sign, or it has this little sticky here that you could put on the sign. There is another one, oops, I'm dropping pieces, that has this Happy Christmas, and you could put this kind of over here. It would be a nice placement for it. Then there's this Believe, which is a gorgeous card and has some snowflakes, so I might, you know, put two down there and one up here someplace, or you could put them all three down here, just to give it some extra glimmer fun. And little Ho 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 card, the card itself is already glimmery, so you can add, you know, a couple of little snowflakes to it. And then the last one is that wonderful time of the year card that is on my sample. So, okay. So really, these are a great, simple way to make some cards. But let me also show you, I started thinking about fun ways to use the kit. And of course, the Memories and More are geared towards scrapbooking, which is a perfect way to do sort of quick albums. And so what you want to do, that project, this is outside Stamps and Mail Club. I just want to show it to you because I'm so excited about it. And I started thinking, oh, I could use this for a holiday present for someone in my family. So I have the page protectors here, and they come as a sample sampler pack with a whole bunch of different sizes and shape varieties. And then one of the, we dropped these things, they're slippery, Memories and More albums, which are here, and they come sized to fit these Memories and More, Stampin' Up! Memories and More card pages. So let me set this here. The card packs, you have 2 packs of these smaller cards, and then this is kind of a mixed pack with some pieces that I've used already, but this is a pack of the larger pieces, and then the sticker sheets and so forth that go with them. So let's take this and make a couple pages. So I have here some photos, and this one is from Christmas last year when we had sledding. So I need a card here that has something about snow on it and is sort of vertical. So let's see, tree time, holly jolly, jingle bells. It's an elf thing. That's kind of fun. Okay, I think I'm going to stick this one in here. And then when I teach this scrapbooking class for the kids as an after-school program, I usually tell them you want one card that is sort of an accent and one card that gives you a place to do your journaling, because of course you want to be writing on your cards to give some information. So this one's actually nice because it's got these snowflakes down the side, and then I can write about sledding and how we had a really good time sledding last winter. Okay, so I'm going to flip it over, and this picture is going to go next, but it doesn't really fit on here. So I'm going to put this on the facing page, and let's see, I'm going to trim this, I think. So let me grab my Stampin' Trimmer. Okay, so let's see. I know that these pockets are 4 inches tall, so I ideally want this to be 4 inches, and I think my daughter put an Instagram filter on this, so I'm going to cut off that bottom there and figure that I want 4 inches worth of this picture. Oh, which gives me the part that's important anyway. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now I have a 4-inch picture that I can put in one of my page pieces, and it's not going to go into one of these smaller ones here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put it here, which means I want to find a big card that is perfect for the side. Dear Santa would be kind of funny as a sideways card. Let me put these pieces down here. We're going to have to go back and add some embellishments, I think. Oh, here, Merry Christmas is good. So I'm going to put Merry Christmas in here as a backing, and then I'm going to mount this here like so. So let me put a little snail on the back there, and you don't need a bunch because it's already attached. Okay, or stays in the pocket. All right, and then I'm going to cover this up because it's facing the wrong direction. So we already have our journaling one, so now we need a card for vertical that has an image on it. So there's that candy cane, but let's see if we can find something that, let's see, tree time. Tree time would be a good one. Maybe I'll stick tree time in there. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop it from the back side down here. And then I'm using the back of this card here, the elf thing one. So now I can write my journaling here, and we might decide that we want to put on some embellishments or something like that. Let's see, can we embellish this first picture? Let's see, I think it needs some embellishment. So you can put your embellishments on the plastic, or you can put your embellishments on the picture. This one I'm just going to go ahead and pop here on my page. All right, and then on the back here, let's see, I'm going to put, let's see, this looks like it's December 25th, so I'm going to go ahead and pop this little December 25th thing on right there. So that was December 25th of that year. And actually, I'll probably go back and use some of these little tags here to put years on these, because my next page is from a previous year, and I'm going to mix up my page format so that I have different one. This one is actually from Disney, and I am going to go ahead and size this because I think this is a perfect picture to do this direction. So this is going to be 3 inches wide. So what I'm going to do here, when I'm measuring for cropping, I'm looking at 3 inches, which is great on the Stampin' Trimmer because the ruler is above where I'm measuring, so I can see it when my picture's there. And I'm centering between the cut line and the 3-inch line to figure out where that's going to go. And then I'm going to crop those edges, which, I mean, there's nothing in there anyway. My family loves doing trips at Christmas. When I was growing up, our family wasn't super close because my cousins are so much older and so close geographically. So we sometimes did other things. We did our family trip at Christmas time instead of during, you know, normal summertime of the year and stuff. So this is kind of a fun thing. And I'm going to put this candy cane in here, which leaves me, remember our rule, we have 1 decoration, 1 picture, and 1 journaling card. So now I need to find one of those 12 by 12 journaling cards. There's a Santa Claus is coming to town. That's a good one. I think I'll put this one in here, and then I would probably write something about you know, traveling with my parents. So there they are at the holidays. And then on the back side, I would take my next picture. And this one's kind of going back in time. Look, Tucker's getting younger and younger. So we must have decided to play some board games there on our trip. Oh, it's a circuit set. You know, gotta love educational Christmas presents, right? And so anyway, I would continue there. And then my next page has this fun picture from when Pepper was a puppy. So that would be in my next page, and I'd throw some cards in there. And then I'm just going to flip this over. And this one isn't ideally sized as a vertical picture. So what you can do for that, there are a page protector in each set that's just open. So what I would do here is go ahead and take my cardstock, and I would cut a 8 by 6 piece of cardstock, and this picture would fit in as a full page picture. And then on the back, I'm actually going to have the same thing again, so I would go ahead and pop this in. Now, I ended up with a page here that didn't quite work, so what I would do then in that case is just go ahead and put in some extra cards there where I might write some extra journaling or put some extra stickers or do some extra fun things there. So you can kind of see how this page, I'm going to pop these in here so I remember where they go. And then we're going back in time a little bit more. So here is little Tucker and Abby from quite a few years back. And then this fun picture. And this one, this cross-country skiing, let's see, I think I'm going to use, instead of this one, I'm going to use this one so that I have a backing that has a backside that has pockets. And then I would crop this to fit in here. So I'll pop that there so I remember. And then my next one is this fun picture. Really Christmas presents. Best Christmas present is the box. They're in there markering and drawing on the box. And I can pop this one into a page protector here. Another trick you can do sometimes is you can split a picture between 2 pockets. So I might go ahead and put this one into a full page kind of layout where I would just clip the layout and have it be spread between the 2. And then on the back side I could do the same thing here with this cute picture of Abby when she was little and skating. So there you have it. All kinds of fun ideas to do with your Memories and More Santa kit. Now here's my caveat for this. I think these are going to be limited time, so you really, if you want to get this and do a project similar to this, you want to order right away. There is a Stamps in the Mail Club project kit that includes a set of the extra supplies from the Santa's Workshop suite, which are in the catalog here on pages 18 through 21. So here's Santa's Workshop, and that package includes the designer series paper, which is super cute. It includes the Memories and More cards, and it includes those cards and envelopes, so you can make a ton of really fun quick card. And the small envelopes that are included in that package fit these smaller Memories and More cards perfectly. So it's a really nice set to be able to mix and match and do things. If you have a group of people, like a church youth group or something like that, who want to make some quick cards, this is hands down the easiest way to do it and have your stampers be super successful. So let me know if you need a Stamps and Mail Club kit. Don't wait too long to order from my online store. And if you're watching this before the Cyber Week special, make sure you check my Cyber Week specials on the Stampin' Up store. Those will be coming up the week of Thanksgiving. So looking forward to sharing more projects with you soon. Happy stamping!